Welcome to our interview today with the lovely and talented Vanessa Simon, a local Atlanta vocalist. So how you doing today, Vanessa?
I'm doing pretty good.
So Vanessa, where were you born and raised?
I was born in Philly and I was raised in Paterson, New Jersey.
Okay, what type of music do you listen to?
I used to listen to opera a lot, but over the years, kind of shied away from that. But right now, I listen to jazz, R&B, rock and roll, and rock.
All right. Well, who were your musical influences?
Musical influences, I would have to say Chaka Khan was one growing up. My sister used to bring albums to me all the time. So I loved Chaka Khan. Leontine Price, I discovered her in college as a famous opera singer. And Sarah Vaughan, I just love her voice. And Layla Hathaway.
Okay, those are some great artists. Tell us about your musical beginnings.
Well, I got my first voice lesson when I was I think around 14 years old, and that's when I fell in love with classical music and opera. And after that, I went on to college, and I got a scholarship to South Carolina State, and Dr. Evans was my voice teacher, and he is the one that really motivated me and helped me to see and understand what I really had, what gifting that God had given me. And he really developed me and pushed me and coached me and had me stand in front of that mirror and really see, me and understand who I was and what I could give and what I could bring. And it was really a great experience for me because I got a chance to be a featured soloist with the college, with the concert choir, and I traveled with them and I toured with them, and it was an ultimate experience for me.
Well, that sounds great. So what type of singer are you? What type of voice do you have?
I call myself a vocalist because I like to try and deliver a song to the audience with all the abilities that I have, be it some riffing or be it some other way of even a little scatting to get the actual song across to the audience. I also am a performer, and I like to tell a story in a song. And also, I forgot to say that I am an alto, a contralto. When I say that, that means my voice is pretty low, as you probably can see with my speaking voice. But I can kind of sing a song that a man can sing and be pretty comfortable with that. So contralto and alto, they're I think pretty low for a woman.
I'm glad you explained that because I wouldn't have known what that was. So tell us how you prepare for a performance.
Preparing for a performance, I really like to know exactly what it is that where I'm going to be, what the setup's going to be. I like to make sure that I have all my music ready. I like to make sure that I'm there on time, not late. I hate going in on two wheels, just getting there the last minute. I like to be there on time, not even on time, early, so I can see, what's going on, the setup of everything. The mic is set up, the sound is good. Of course, we have to go through a sound check, but I also like to know that my food is there, if this food is provided, and make sure that water that I need, my tea that I need, everything that I need, so I won't be nervous and anxious. Everything is there that I need, so I can focus more on what I want to give to the audience.
Okay, great. So let's talk about fans and fan interaction. Do you like fan interaction? How do you interact with your fans? Tell us about that.
Well, I really love interacting with the fans. When I'm on stage, when I get that energy from them, it just makes me want to perform even more and give them even more. So interacting with them is wonderful. I like to talk to them. I like to see if they would like to get involved and raise their hands or stand up and sing or dance. So interacting with the fans are really important to me. And I like to give them, I feed off of them, and I'm sure they can probably see that in me too. And when I get the opportunity, I love to be out in the audience amongst them.
Okay. So with all that you've experienced to date in your musical career, what would you do differently?
What would I do differently? Well, I tell you this. When I was in college, I learned a lot. I got a music scholarship, so I was able to learn all the basic scales for the woodwinds and the percussions and the piano. Every aspect of music, I was able to learn and the basic scales. So, and also began to learn piano. But the mistake I made was not continuing that. Just like when you're doing classical music, when you sing an opera, the mistake that you make, if you do not continue to practice, you will not be able to sing that music the same way. You will not be able to hit those notes in the same way because you have not practiced, you have not worked out your vocals like you should have. So I wish I had continued to work with piano and guitar. Now I really have to depend on other musicians in order to play music for me instead of being able to play for myself. So I really wish I had done the work that was required and kept it up.
Okay, so what would you say is your proudest accomplishment to date?
Proudest accomplishment to date. I'm very proud of where I am right now, mentally, physically, emotionally, and vocally. I've gone through some things in my life like depression, rejection, and because of those things, it caused me not to be where I wanted to be in life. So it took me a little longer to get where I am because certain things I had allowed to cause me to not do it, hold me back. And I am proud now because I was able to work through those things. I was able to face those things and work through them. So I'm able to be free and be who I am today. So I'd like to say that it's very important to find out what those things are. What's causing you to, what's holding you back? What's causing that? Why was I depressed? Why was I feeling rejected? Getting to the root of the issue, I always say, getting to the root of the issue, having someone help you work through it. If it's not church, it's got to be a life coach, it's got to be a counselor, you got to go through some workshops or something in order to work through it. Sometimes you can't do it alone. You need help. So I think going through that and working through it helped me be a better person and helped me to be to realize who I am, what I have, and love it.
Okay, great. So what goals have you set moving forward in your music journey?
Well, one of my main goals is to do a recording, my own project. I've done recordings with others for their projects, but not for mine. So I really look forward to doing that and collaborating with others. And I also look forward to the opportunity to perform at St. James Live ATL.
St. James Live. Why St. James? There's so many other venues in Atlanta.
I know, because my boyfriend and I go there often. And we love those shows. We love all the artists that come there. But I just love the atmosphere. I love the stage, the setup, the sound. So all of those things, those aspects are real important to me when it comes to performing at a place. And I kind of like the energy and the spirit that goes on there. So I really look forward to doing something there in the future.
Okay, great. Well, good luck with that. So listen, before we let you go, what advice or inspiration would you like to leave us with?
That's a really good question. I would say never give up on your dreams. It took me some time to get where I am. I've done some things in my life which was great, but then there was a huge gap where I didn't really do what I loved, and that was singing, for different reasons, and that's probably a whole nother video to talk about that. But be careful about the negative influences in your life. Don't allow those kind of people to talk to you or to speak into you, because that will hinder you. Believe me, take it from me. I've experienced it. I've had that happen to me, and it can really hold you back and keep you from being who God had put you on this earth to be and to accomplish. So be careful about those negative people that speak into you. Surround yourself with people that love you, that support you, that will help you get to where you desire to be in your life. Live out your dreams, no matter how old you are, no matter how young you are. But especially for those of us that are older, don't forget, always live out your dreams. It's never too late.
Wow, that's some great advice, Vanessa. And we really appreciate you spending some time with us today. And we wish you the best in your musical journey.
Thank you very much.